Hi everyone, welcome to TV Sapiencia 28 Sport Show. My name is Oma. The twins, they get to call me Auntie Oma. 28 Sport Show is that program we've created for young ones between the ages of 11, 12, 13 to young adults of 20, 21, 22. We catch them young, we give them responsibilities, and most recently, we discuss issues that surround teenagers. And apart from discussing issues, when teenagers do amazing things, we showcase them. And today on this episode is yet another time to showcase wonderful and beautiful, talented students from Mount Olive College School. I almost wanted to call it Mount Olive. In my head, Mount Olive Secondary School. Is the secondary school, right?
Yes.
But you call it college.
Yes.
That's your baptismal name. All right, welcome to the live studios of TV Sapiencia. Okay, let's start with you. Your name?
My name is Ebo.
You need to speak out, all right? Okay.
My name is Ebo Lois.
Which class?
I'm in SS1.
SS1.
My name is Okoye Chinyere. I'm in just 3.
Okay.
My name is Chizitel Edel. I'm in SS1.
Okay.
My name is Elijah Mara. I'm in SS1.
Zina Madreke in SS1.
Okay. Zina.
Yes.
What does it mean?
It's short for Zina Chidendo.
Zina Chidendo.
Yes.
Great.
My name is Chineze Igwe. I'm in SS3.
Okay.
My name is Ifnai Elijah. I'm in SS3.
All right, they are the team that represented Mount Olive College. I don't know why I keep saying Soundry School, even though it's a Soundry School. They are the teams that represented Mount Olive College, Omonia, at the Boss Lady competition. And they had this amazing presentation, which you're going to get to see it. And they call it, the team lead, right? What's the name of your...
Short for ALD, Automatic Liquid Dispenser.
Automatic Liquid Dispenser. What is it about?
Is a dispenser that discharges water without the user having to touch the faucet.
Okay, okay. And actually, in a short while, you get to, our camera will motion you to where the dispenser is located, so I get to see it, and probably one of you will just have to be there so that you will take us through the particular. I think the team lead. Maybe you should just get to the point where the dispenser is so that you can just show us. Okay, just go ahead. Just go ahead. Just show us. Okay, that's the dispenser. Okay.
I am Ifnaya Elijah from Mount Olive College. This is our project, the Automatic Liquid Dispenser. What makes our dispenser different from other dispensers is its ability to discharge water without the user having to touch the faucet, the tap where they can turn on the water. So ALD, the Automatic Liquid Dispenser, comes with a proximity sensor that discharges water once it senses an obstacle or someone's hand or a cup. It discharges water into the cup. So Automatic Liquid Dispenser has like 3 stages: the purification, the filtration, the purification, and the automation. This is where the proximity sensor comes in. And ALD can be powered by 3 means, can be recharged by 3 means: through the battery, electricity, and our solar panel. This is what makes our Automatic Liquid Dispenser special.
So you don't necessarily need to touch it.
Yes, you just put your cup, the water will
come out, and it works with solar, right?
Yes.
Does it work with electricity?
Yes, it can be charged. You also have battery.
Okay.
Inside.
Okay.
You have like anything, any means the consumer decides to fall back on.
Okay.
Solar, battery, electricity, anyone.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, kindly take your position. Thank you so much, the team lead. So, looking at this project, I must say this project is for rich people.
Yes.
So, what really inspired this project?
We started with the COVID-19 period.
Okay.
Our first product, the first thing we made, the first project we did as a group was smaller than this, was way smaller than this, was to disperse hand sanitizers.
Okay.
Because it was during the pandemic period.
Okay.
So after the pandemic period was over and we had to go for the boss lady, so from taking what the judges told us, the advice they gave us, we came up with something bigger than something big. So it can be discharging water, no longer sanitizers, since we're no longer in the pandemic period.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Amazing, amazing. All right, let's just get to hear from some of the team members. All right, being a part of this, what really inspired you to join this group? Like, what inspired you to join this? I know there are so many of you in the school, but when this whole project came up, when this whole competition came up, you decided to join it. What inspired you?
Okay, so at school, this is definitely out of the school's comfort zone, to be very honest. Because
Okay.
the competition.
What do you mean by the school conversion?
Because these competitions we have normally participated in are either debates, spelling bees, and things like that. Yes, or the normal math competitions. Yes, I've never actually had to do technical stuff.
Okay.
So I majorly have always been going for debates and spelling bee competitions. Yes, in Anambra for the school, with the school. So when I heard that the Boss Lady Law challenge was coming, I actually joined the team when I was in SS2.
Okay.
When the first team that left to compete for the stage was still in school. That's the now graduated SS3s.
Okay.
Yes. Now when I joined the team with a few other people in my set, at that time many people didn't want to join. You know, there wasn't so much publicity in the school. So when I heard that they were going to be needing people to market and speak about, like, they needed public speakers to talk and market the product,
Okay.
I decided to tag along and just look at what the former team was doing.
Okay.
Yes. So when I heard that we had the sports this session, like when we went for the competition this period, I was like, okay, I came out and I'm like, I want to join the marketing team since I have an idea. I've already joined the former team to, you know, market the products. So I said, okay, let me move away from the public and see what I can do here. So coming here, I was just inspired because I knew that I know that I can speak and I'm able to market the products. I was like, if I join the team, I think maybe one or two ideas that I have is going to really help us to win. And although we didn't win, I still learned a lot of things, you know, working with people that are older than me, but I'm older than two.
Yeah. You know, in every competition, there's always a winner. And one thing in life is that the gold, yeah, in that competition, one person might have walked away with a prize. But what happens to the rest of the other members, the people that competed, it depends on them, what you learned, how you were able to put what you learned to practice. So I'm coming to you. Being a part of this team, there were things that you learned. What are those things that you learned, and how do you intend to put it into practice in your future life?
Well, for starters, I didn't think a school like Mount Olive College would be going on these kind of technical outings and competitions like that. So it really surprised me that even schools from as far away as inside of Umunia could make something as innovative and creative as this at the ALD, which solves so many problems inside of our small community. So
how do you intend to use it, what you've learned, the characters that it built inside of you? How do you intend to use it in the future?
Well, maybe for any future projects that I could have in any other schools like universities or any future projects, I would already have the experience of working with the teams as incredible as this one, with each member having their own ideas and ideologies, which added to the creation of this wonderful project.
Okay, that's great. Okay, let's come to you. You seem like when we were talking before we came on TV, you had a lot of ideas when it comes to this team members. So apart from the fact that she's your sister, you know, what else inspired you to join the team?
I'm not really sure if I remember clearly, but I think it was the team before them.
Okay.
They were working on it, and I had a friend there. So I was just joining them, and I saw them making the products, and saw Sakobasi and some other students doing some wiring. So I started talking around, and I'm kind of in a public speaking club, so it also pushed me to further join the clubs that were like, if I can't join the people that are going to present this during the Boss Lady competition, then I'll join the technical team that helped make it.
Okay.
So that was
Who among you is part of the technical team here? Okay, you?
Yes.
So you are in the marketing. And which other core teams do you have
We have the
within?
media team.
Media team?
Yes, I press our slides, flyers, and the annual reports.
Oh, really? Who amongst you is in the media team? Okay, you. Aha! So, being in the media team, what was it like for you?
It was actually nice because before that I wasn't really good at creating slides, just like designing.
Using
flyers.
PowerPoint?
Yeah, I wasn't really good at PowerPoint, just using stuff like Corel Draw and Adobe Photoshop and like just designing flyers.
Okay, you're the one that designed the flyers. You and your other team members.
Yes.
You designed the flyers.
Help me a lot.
Okay, you need to face the camera. You need to be watching the camera because this is like your backing. Okay, so you and your other members made the flyers. That means all the things that you used for the competition were made from within you all.
Yes.
And was it part of the competition itself?
Yes.
That you're going to source the things you're doing within yourselves?
No.
You can.
We did not. We chose not to outsource.
Okay.
Yes, we chose that when we're coming for the competition, you need to have what you're doing. What are you focused on? Yes, so we decided that okay, we're going to be a team that recycles products and stuff like that. So we don't need to outsource because we're trying to go against those that make things like plastic that are harmful to the environment. So that was what we as a team decided that we're not going to outsource. We're not going to go out and buy things.
Okay.
Yes. So the main concept of the competition is be innovative, think of something, create.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So we decided that our own creativity is going to be that we are not outsourcing, we are recycling things we find in our environment. Yes, because the major frame before we added our sensor was actually something that the school purchased. As I said before, like the school bought the purifier, and when the purifier spoiled, we were like, instead of throwing it away, why not
Fix it.
use it, fix it, and make our work bigger.
And you did fix it.
Yes, and we did fix it. Yes.
Wow.
And so
That's beautiful. So, you joined them in JS2, like JS2. Tell me, what is so particular about this team? What particular thing did you learn in your course of being a member of this team that is different?
I learned how to work with people that are older than me, most especially. And I also learned, because now I am new to science, just too. So it showed me more things in that particular subject, science. Because now I am inspired to learn it.
Aha! Great. You see what I said? That sometimes after a competition, somebody will win the prize. But what has it triggered in the life of other people that were part of the competition? Now this is a trigger. You know why we're having this conversation? Whether you took first or you didn't take first, you took second or you didn't take third. The most important thing is that the things that you've learned in this competition is for life. Do you believe that?
Yes.
Great. So that's part of the reasons we're having this conversation. What you've learned in this competition is for life. I'm going to come to one of you, all of you, one after the other, to tell me specific thing. You're not going to say what the other person has said. You're going to tell me specific thing that you have learned in this competition that will make a difference for you. Think about it. Don't repeat what the other person has said. Something specific. You want to say something?
Yeah.
Something specific that you've learned that will change, that has changed it for you for the future. Let's start with you.
I would say that I'm much of, I don't know, not really, but people see me as an introvert.
Okay.
I don't socialize. So when I joined this team, I learned to talk to people more.
Okay.
When we were brainstorming, during the brainstorming session, I learned to socialize more. So I think it will really help me in the future. Like,
Wow, amazing. Any other thing? Just that? Okay.
What I mainly learned in this team, in this production of the ALD, was to be able to design something on your own, not needing the help of others. And I also learned that, because normally I wanted to study computer.
Okay.
So it actually helped me know what else there is more, instead of just studying computer, the science behind everything.
That's great. And you always remember this competition. You always remember that this idea sprang up from this, right?
Yes.
So you?
During the competition, I learned how to work more under pressure, because I told you that I was the one like designing the slides and everything.
Okay.
So the slides for the competition, I think after the semi-finals, the finals was just a day after. So like after the semi-finals, I had to start changing the slides and start redesigning everything. So I had to rush everything, but I still made it work in the end.
Great.
So
Learning how to do PowerPoint at this young age. That's a great one. That's a great skill you need in the future, right?
Yes.
So you?
There's actually a lot. First of all, I'm not really a patient person. So
Okay.
I'm having to create this products with Mr. Kobasi actually made me more patient, if I'm being honest, because at times you want things to be going fast and trying to rush it, but Mr. Kobasi always likes emphasizing on patience, and like, Amara, calm down, there's need to get there. And another one, because I mean, every section and theme of this group, I was in all of them.
Okay.
So in the media, I was not really, before I entered this group, I was not really good with computers or making slides or projects. But after I joined the media team, now I know how to create the flyers, I know reports, I even know how to work with Canva and PowerPoint. So I really learned a lot.
Wow, that's great. That is phenomenal. Well done.
Well, for me as a person, I've never really been able to speak to speak on a stage in front of an audience with all the prying eyes and all the comments behind. But like inside of this competition, seeing that the people could pick themselves up together and find the right words to use on their own speeches, it made me want to try that in the future.
Yeah.
It made me want to be a new person and be more open to an audience or on a stage.
Wow, that's great. You?
Okay. There isn't really much to learn here because I've always been speaking.
Okay.
So it's kind of comfortable for me. But one thing I realized that I don't like taking corrections.
Really?
I don't like it.
My goodness.
I don't like when you're correcting me on something, even if I know I'm right or I'm wrong. I just don't like it. So the first time we went for this competition, the judges were like, there was a particular judge that is a debater. So he was kind of...
Were you the one that presented the project?
Yes.
Were you the one that spoke to them?
Yes, there were 3 people.
Okay.
Okay, no, we were 5 actually.
Okay.
Yes, 2 of us, but the other 3 couldn't make it today.
Okay.
Yes. So when we were asked the question, because when you're done presenting your products, you have to wait for judges to ask you questions.
Feedback.
Yes, exactly.
Review.
So there was a particular judge that I know him from debates, but I'm not sure he remembers me, but I just knew that I've seen this man before. Exactly. So when he was actually like asking me the questions, I was like, sir, this is not like I know that I was correct, and it was like I was about to just like throw the mic and leave the stage. I was like, no, I'm going to stand here and just listen to what he has to say. No, I'm going to listen to him. So I think it really enhanced my, I have to wait for people. I have to listen to them even when they're like adults. I've learned to listen to people more. Mr. Kobasi too. Like so, because sometimes you'll be like, you are not getting this, and he wants to change what we're saying. He wants us to change what we're saying, but he will still tell us to say it how we want to say it. So sometimes it's like there are too many ideas, and you have to just learn how to bring all of them together and work for you. So I think in university, I want to be student union governor.
That's great.
Yes,
that's great.
Because I would like to, talk to people and be like, you're not getting this right. Do it this way. I'm working towards it.
Okay.
That was why I entered Public Speaking Club in JS1 actually.
Okay.
So coming here, I've seen an audience. I know how to speak for the people more now. It has enhanced, my presentation skills a lot.
And made you more bold.
Yes, it has increased.
Great. And confident.
Yes. So
great.
This team has made me learn mostly like the two major things I learned was tolerance and consistency.
Okay.
There are some points when you feel like giving up, when you feel like nobody's listening to you as a team leader. It was like, why is she still a student like us? Why is she like trying to boss us around? So let's tolerate other
Was there a time like that?
Yes.
My goodness.
So moments when you just learn to tolerate other people's ideas,
yeah,
other people's behaviors, their characters, learn to adjust, just adjustment, and then consistency, pushing, like keeping yourself to focus on that thing. When we have to wake up by 4 a.m. to practice.
4 a.m.
Yeah, there's a moment when the condition was intense, we had to wake up by 4 a.m. and practice. Like, God, how am I even in this thing? So it helped me like how to like be consistent, dedicated, push myself to do it.
Okay, so after all that, how do you feel the fact that you didn't get the first to the third position? How do you feel right now, having done all this review right now? How do you feel?
At first, when they called the results, I felt bad. I'll not lie. I was hot. I was like, God, all those efforts we put in, we did not make it. Then, after looking on the bright side, there were some things we improved on. I learned to cooperate with other people, to tolerate other people. So the adventure, the entire thing, like it made me better, improved me.
Yeah.
At the ending of my secondary school life. So I feel like it groomed me a lot.
It groomed you a lot, right?
Yes.
Great. How do you feel? After hearing all these things we've all shared together, how do you feel?
Okay.
Because the event was like yesterday, right?
Yes,
Yeah?
yes, ma'am. The final.
The finals was yesterday. Okay. So how do you feel right now? After hearing all these things, how do you feel?
I knew we were not going to qualify for the finals.
Really?
I kept on saying it.
Wait. You were confessing it.
I asked. I kept on. I was like,
Why?
you guys, because wait, during the semi-finals, not because our product wasn't good or anything, our product is wonderful. But during the semi-finals, I realized that some other teams, even those that did tie and die that won, even if what they did wasn't better than us, like their presentation was, at least better than us, because at first we didn't know we were still going to have this competition because they cancelled it, saying that the person in charge of the competition was abroad and that she wanted to be present. Yes. So by the time we realized that we were still going, we had to start, working on this, start working on our lines and start our slides and everything. That was why she had to rush for the finals. So at the semi-finals, I realized that we weren't as confident as we were during the quarterfinals.
Okay.
And other teams were looking like, they came with their all.
What happened to your confidence? What happened?
It wasn't, I won't say anything happened to the confidence, but the
Did
lines.
you doubt? Did you self-doubt?
Exactly, yes.
You were
because
doubting yourself?
I was like, exactly, yes, because other teams they were like, okay, we are ready for this. That was what it looked like. But when we came up stage, it was like, these judges are looking a bit too judgy. And they're going to start, and there was a professor that kept on asking everybody questions. And this particular product, to him, is his field. So if he wants to ask us questions, he's going to ask us in depth. Yes. So when we came up stage, it was like, these people, the way they're talking. And a woman in the part of the judges, she was already, was looking like she was already rooting for the tie and dye team because she likes wears and apparels and stuff like that. And she's a fashionista. So by the time we were done with the semi-finals, I was like, if now we're not qualifying, I hope people know. They were telling me, they were like, children, just come down. We might still make it. Who knows? The next morning, we woke up by 4 o'clock to prepare. Like, people, I kept on sleeping. It's like, Mr. Kopas was like, children, wake up. You guys need to practice. Sir, this is not day. We're not going to qualify. But then at the point, I was like, okay, let me just, let's just, who knows what will happen. But then at the end of the day, we didn't qualify. And I told her, I was like, if I don't feel bad, you had a feeling that at some back of your mind, you knew that this was going to happen. So after hearing what they all said, because I thought everybody was going to, feel bad. But after hearing what they said and, that they have learned this and learned that, and I've also learned this and that, she's like, okay, we're ready for the next phase and whatever life brings to us. We're ready to make lemonade out of the lemons that life.
Yeah, exactly. And that is the essence of this conversation. All right? That is why we are having this conversation. Okay? Because you need to pick out something that you've learned. You've changed. You're not the same person. You're definitely not the same person. So let's come to you.
Well, with us all coming here together makes me very happy that we're able to achieve something as successful as this. It's a working functional project that can actually do what it's meant to do, what we've planned to do from the beginning, from the design to the circuitry to the sensors to the pumps that they use to pump the water that functions for the main part of the ALD.
So how do you feel right now? Even though you didn't win, even though your school did not win, how do you feel right now?
Well, yeah.
After having this conversation, how do you feel?
At this point, I feel that the win doesn't really matter.
Great.
Or the money. What we have is the experience that can never be taken away from us.
Great. How do you feel?
I don't actually feel
No. Okay, go on. Yeah, go on.
Because I like looking at things from the negative point of view.
Okay.
So when the bad news comes, it does not really affect you. When the good news comes, you feel happy or positive. So when they finished the semi-finals, I was already like, this we're not going to qualify, or like, we're not going to qualify, we're not going to make it, like this is not going to. So like someone was not like one about him, I was like, I'm gonna be positive, have faith. I was like, I have faith though, but it's better look at the negative points. So when it actually happens, you not be too heartbroken. So we are all preparing, just in case we made it to the finals. So even though I was looking at the negative, I was telling people to have faith, just to encourage my team. So when the finals came yesterday and did not qualify, some people were just down, but I was not down. I was like I expected it, so there's nothing there. But even though I expected, we still prepared. So after the competition, some of the teams were moody. Even the people that came third were crying. Well, our team was the happiest team there because we were just jumping around, trying to make friends with the other schools, collect food numbers and stuff. So standing and hearing everybody say it, hearing her say she felt bad, it's good. I like the sharing of emotions and stuff, but I know I'm taking this as a stepping stone, because watching them present, watching other schools, I recorded everything, wrote down some notes, and I've been taking as this is a learning experience. I'll be like, next year we'll go and watch again. Then the year after that, we'll now present and come out full, show everybody what you're made of.
Great, that's beautiful. What did you learn from all? How do you feel? First of all, how do you feel?
At first I felt really bad because I had to like work under pressure creating the slides. Like after the semi-finals, I had to change the slides and make some adjustments. So I had to do that in a hurry because it was just like one day, so I had to do that in a hurry. So coming to the finals and hearing that we didn't qualify, I felt like seriously heartbroken. All my efforts.
But it's not like you cried. Did you cry?
No.
But you wanted to cry. It's all part of it. Go on. So how do you feel right now?
So at least I learned a lot of things from the creation experience and everything. I'm actually still happy I joined the team. This is something I know that I will never regret.
Beautiful.
At first, I felt scared being the youngest among the team.
Okay.
But my mom always kept on pushing me that I'm a very talented person and that I'm gifted. But deep down, I always felt that I'm not able to do what everyone else could do. So my teachers, my classmates, they're always pushing me, they're always encouraging me, telling me that I should work harder and that I'm going to make it because I'm an intelligent person. So after these finals that we didn't win, I felt down. But seeing that everyone else was also not in the right position, I felt that even though we didn't make it, at least we experienced something.
Great.
We learned something that could change us. That
beautiful.
Next time we're going to give it our best shot, and we're actually going to make something up.
Exactly, giving it the best shot.
Well, I feel happy because normally people take me as someone that can't do much. So entering this team, I proved them wrong because
beautiful.
In the beginning, people would tell me that I can't talk. Even my teacher, he was telling me that I'm too quiet. I look like a very quiet person. That if I go on stage, I will not be a good talker. But entering the team, I proved them wrong. That I can actually do that more than they expect.
Wow.
So now I feel like nostalgic because I feel bad that all my efforts was, should I say, I will not say it was totally wasted, but it didn't quite pay off. But I still feel happy that I had this experience with.
Great. That's beautiful, and that's why we had this conversation, And it doesn't matter whether you took the first position or the second position or the third position. What matters is what you learned. I love the fact that you've all shared your experiences, you've shared your emotions, you've poured it out. I love the fact. But look at the brighter side of it, which is something that it has sparked in you. Always remember that. This competition sparked something in all of you. And hold on to that thing that it has sparked in you. And thank you so much for coming here. I enjoyed listening to all of you. Thank you so much. And I look forward to you doing amazing and great things in the future. Remember, the person that walked away with the money, yes, the person walked away with the money, walked away with the first prize. But what has that thing sparked in you? Has it sparked in you to be a better person? Has it sparked in you to bring out, to look inside of you and bring out the very best of you? Just like you said, give it your best shot. And yeah, give it your best shot. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been an interesting conversation with students from Mount Olive College. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
I mean, you made it thus far. I look forward to your amazing future. You being scientists, engineers, all of you, most of you said, who said medicine? You, right? Engineering. I love that. And I look forward to telling your stories. All right? I look forward to you being amazing individuals in the future. Once again, congratulations. And congratulations to the teachers that prepared them. I believe it was really tough. Mr. Coco Bassi, right?
Yes.
Yeah. They've always mentioned Mr. Coco Bassi. Thank you so much for mentoring them. And to the management and staff of Mount Olive College, thank you so much for sparking off this particular thing in their lives. Just like I said, the spark, you'll be amazed how far you go in life. All right? So thank you for joining us today, and I look forward to having you again on 28 Sports Show here on TV Sapienza. From all of us, bye-bye.
Bye.